What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you everything that you need to know in ranked mode. So Doors has a new 2025 April Fool's update called ranked mode, and this event will be going for 30 days. So it'll end at the beginning of May. But after that, you won't be able to rank up, but you'll still be able to play the mode. Now you might be thinking, what is ranked mode? Well, ranked mode is basically if Doors did a collaboration with Untitled Tag Game, but if they did it more for Doors instead of Untitled Tag Game. Remember that Untitled Tag Game event? So that's pretty much what it is. So this has 5 ranks. The noob one doesn't count, by the way. And if you don't know what a rank is if you get an amount of points, you rank up more. So you see this? Well, if I complete it and then I get more points, then it goes up. But if I lose points, then it'll go down. So now that you know how this basically works, now if you go into a purple elevator, then it'll start your game. So your goal to rank up is getting a lot of points. And if you want to get points, you have to do things to get points. It also has something on the screen that tells you how many points you're getting from what you're doing. So if you're the person who opens the next room door, then you get points. If you get a speed boost or any of the boosts, then you get points. So basically, whatever you do, it gets you points, but the better things that you do, then the more points you get. So I think based on the amount of people playing, then it'll take away points. So you have to get more if you want it to be positive, so then you can rank up. And so that's basically how points work. And there's also the health bar. So the health bar is just 3 of your full health bars in the regular game. It's just 3 of those together. So it's 300 health. Now let's go over all of the items. So the way that the stop sign works is that if you use a stop sign, then it'll spawn A90 on everybody else except for you. The next item is the gold blaster. So if you ever find one of these, then you can use it on somebody and then it'll take off 1/3 of their health. So it does as much damage as Rush. You just have to make sure you aim at the person very good, because you might miss a little bit too. The hiding box is so that you can hide from Rush, Ambush, and Blitz. So if there's no closets nearby, then you can hide in that if you're about to get hit by them. So the way that the bomb works is that it's just you throw it and then it starts going off and it does a small amount of damage. Not super small, but just it damages people. And it also hits everybody in a shorter distance. But the big bomb is the same thing as a small bomb, but better. Next is the nanner. But the way that a nanner works is that if you eat it, it gives you some health, but then it turns into a nanner peel. Then if you throw the nanner peel, that's the banana peel from super hard mode, so people could slip on it. Doors ranked mode is just basically Mario Kart Doors version. So that's not all with the items, because you can also find all the regular items, well, most of them, in the, you can find them around the world. So the next thing are the boosts. So there are 4 boosts. So first there's the speed boost. So if you get it, then it gives you a temporary speed boost. So speed boosts are very common. The next one are the health boosts. I think that's what they're called. So the health boost is that if you collect it, then you get more health. And it's a little bit rarer than the speed boost. Next are the starlight boosts. I don't think that's what it's called. That's just what the picture looks like. So a starlight boost just gives you extra health, like a shield. So these are pretty rare. And then the last one is the immune one. So I don't think that's its name, but it makes you immune. So being immune, it just makes you immune to all damage just for a temporary amount of time. I think it's only for like 10 seconds whether you get it. And these are very rare. It only appears like once or twice in your entire run. Now let me talk about the entities. So the entities are just pretty much everything in the regular game. Not every single entity, it's just almost all of them. Like all the ones that you would just see just walking through the game in a normal run. But there are a few changes, like eyes bouncing around and dread spawning a lot earlier. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the props. So when you're going through the whole run, then you can find these furniture items like boxes, like crates, and there's plants. But if you see you have a white outline, then that means you could throw it. Then once you get it and you throw it at another player, then it makes them fall down and it makes them lose a little bit of health. Okay, so the power bomb, you can throw it at somebody and then it'll make them fall down. So I think the closer you throw it at them, like if you hit them, then it makes them stay on the ground for longer than if you just made a hit by them. And that's all for today's video. So if this video helped you out, please like and subscribe and comment down below. And click one of the 2 videos on screen. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.